and welcome to the Big Fat Quiz of the Year 2005. Basically, what we've got here is a cross between a pub quiz and the National Lottery. It's like a pub quiz, because I'm going to be asking our celebrity teams and you at home lots of questions about the year gone by. And it's like the National Lottery, because none of you are going to win anything. Let's meet tonight's teams. Team 1 from The X Factor, Sharon, Osbourne, and from everything else, Jonathan Ross. Team 2 from Broadway and the West End, it's the all-singing, all-dancing Denise Van Outen. And sitting next to her, from Peep Show, it's the all-blushing, all-stammering David Mitchell. And finally, from the F Word and a string of Michelin-starred restaurants, it's Gordon Ramsay. And from Wales, it's Rob Brydon. Frankly, I cannot believe my luck. Lovely to have you all here this evening. I presume you've all got hilarious pub team names for your...
Well, we haven't decided on one yet. I've got some suggestions. See if you like this. I was thinking about Wazzy Osbourne.
Yes.
Right? Or maybe we could be the A-list, because we are really A-list.
Well, yes, I think so. Just number one, actually. I think we'll cover it all.
Number one sounds like a wee-wee, though, doesn't it?
Do you think? All right.
That's what I like about it.
We'll go with the A-list. Is that okay?
Yes.
A-list. Okay,
We'll go with the... OK,
yeah.
no, that's
Yes.
absolutely fine. A fine pub quiz team name.
Thank you.
Nice. Maybe the A-team, even.
You could have the A-team, but you asked us, we gave you the answer. You want to give us your own one, why bother asking us?
Can you hear this, or do you need me to turn it up? Are we going to be this juvenile this early on?
I'm not being juvenile.
That's nice.
I really don't know.
Denise Van Outen, David Mitchell, you look like you're on a blind date and you cannot believe your luck.
I didn't realise that was the arrangement, actually. That's terrific.
Hi.
Denise, what's your pub quiz name?
I was thinking David, Denise, the double Ds.
Which is funny, because it means tits as well.
Gordon Ramsay and Rob Brydon, do you have a team name?
Yeah, we thought, can't cook, no need to, because I'm sat next to Gordon Ramsay. Close off the tongue.
Yeah. You've been paying attention this last year. We're about to find out. All you need to play along at home is a pen and a piece of paper. First up, it's January and February. It's a long time ago, so let me give you a few reminders. George Bush began his second term. He was very excited because the second term is when they start stirring in. Ellen MacArthur was made a dame after her 3-month round-the-world voyage. I speak on behalf of the whole nation when I say she's a very brave little boy. Seriously, though, 3 months round the world. Imagine the ironing she got home to. At the Brit Awards, Joss Stone won Best Urban Act. She's from Devon. There's lovely me homies drinking cider like it's your birthday. OK, teams, and you at home, in memory of George Best, I think we should get the first round in as quickly as possible. So, on to the questions. Question number 1. Prince Harry caused a stir when a photo appeared of him dressed as a Nazi. What I want to know is, what was the theme of the fancy dress party?
What was the theme, Vicky? Did it embarrass your parents' night?
Is it Meet the Descendants? Are we in a royalist stronghold? I'm sensing that.
It was... Hold on.
No, if you know, write it down.
Write it down. Oh.
It's something and inbreds.
Something in inbreds.
Yes.
Well...
Mutants. Mutants and inbreds.
Not a very common theme for a party. Mutants and inbreds.
So they all sit around saying, we've done tarts and vicars, let's do mutants and inbreds.
I wouldn't mind going to a party at your place, Sharon.
It's fabulous. You'd love it.
Dust off the old inbred costume.
Oh.
Shall I go as a mutant this year?
Go on, write down what you think the party theme was.
Maybe it was a religious party.
Because of the Nazi's strong
Yes.
religious beliefs.
It was a religious inbreds.
OK.
Perfect.
I think we might be one down at the start, but anyway.
See, ordinarily it's an advantage if someone shouts out what their answer is in one of these quizzes where you write down, but with Sharon, not so much. OK, question number 2.
OK.
Has he drawn a penis?
It doesn't have to. I can feel it.
Yeah. And so can you on Sky Flash Channel 37.
OK, question number 2. Viktor Yushchenko became the new president of Ukraine. These remarkable pictures show Yushchenko before and after his presidential bid. Why was he looking so off-colour?
Oh, I know.
Oh, all right.
I do know.
I know,
They
no.
were trying to poison him.
Don't tell me.
You have to write it down.
It's a quiz. You have to write it down, and then I tell you the answers at the end of the...
And also now, I knew that, and it won't look like I knew that. It'll look like I
They did poison him, though. I know that.
Write down why you think Viktor Yushchenko looks a bit ropey. And if you heard Sharon, I think you might get a clue in that she shouted the answer out.
Whatever's done, the thing that happened to his face seems to have done his hair quite a bit of good.
Question 3. You'll enjoy this one, Gordon.
Thank you.
This was the year of the blessed St. Jamie of Oliver. Your question is, before he started his school dinners campaign, what was the average amount spent per school meal?
God.
Be about 15, £16 a head, would it?
There is a cover charge, yes.
The problem for all these children is how much do you tip? I think it's... those little pink ladies do look very upset.
Do you think there is a school, you know, posh enough that the kids are tipping?
Well, yeah, someone like Eton or someone like that, surely they tip.
It was, in fact, less money than there were...
If you know it, just keep it for us, we'll get extra
No, but
points.
than the budget in a prison, I think it was. Is that right?
Less than a
They
prison
spend
budget.
more in prisons.
The thing is, though, it costs a fortune to send people to prison. It costs more than it costs to send people to Eton, to prison. If they only up the security at Eton, we'd have some fantastically educated criminals.
Can I say, Jimmy? Gordon knows the answer.
Gordon, when you were a kid at school, were you into food back then? Did you like your school dinners?
No. God, in those days, it's completely different. Liver that had been cooked for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, we used to have curries at my school that were blue. They'd found a blue spice and put it in there. Yeah, it might have been...
What school did you go to where you have curry?
Was it Sellafield Comprehensive?
No, it was in Mumbai. I was brought up in India. So when did you start loving food then, Gordon?
Oh, I suppose more so at home, really, because Mum was a cook. Mum worked at a little restaurant, the Stratpon Avon, so I used to go meet her after work at sort of half-term, summer holidays.
Can I ask you one more question?
Yes, of course you can.
How much did Jamie Oliver find out these school dinners were costing?
Fuck off.
Write down your answers, we'll move on to the next question.
Yes.
OK, watch this clip of sex bomb John McCririck on Celebrity Big Brother.
I like the way you move. I like the way you put your hands up in the air. I like the way you shake your hair. I like the way you say so much, but most of all, yeah, most of all, I like the way you move.
Blast them. No! Now let me out of here. How dare you!
My question is, what was he so angry about?
His face.
I love that. Do you remember the sequence where he picked his nose and he picked his nose and he picked it? He not only ate it, he kept picking it till it bled profusely. And then he went back in for some more. What was he looking for?
How else do you know when to stop, Jonathan? OK, I've got a final question for you for the months of January and February.
OK.
In February, whose crowd rallying efforts confirmed her as 2005's most passionate football fan?
Whose crowd rallying efforts confirmed her...
Maybe if you say it slowly, you'll know.
There's no need to be like that. It's not easy. God.
Gordon, you should get this one.
A football fan. We're looking for a
football fan.
football fan.
There are thousands and thousands of football fans.
How
What are
would
the
you know,
chances of
David?
us knowing the names of all of them? It's just not fair.
Oh, I know, I've got it.
Oh,
sorry.
Denise Van Outen has got it.
Yes, I did.
OK, final question for January and February. And for the next question, it's over to the children of Mitchell Brook Primary School in Neasden, who put on a rather unconventional school play. The question is, which news story are they acting out?
Is this where you get your babies? Where is our new brother? He'll still be godparents again. Here's a present that probably cost $1 million. Thank you. Why are all the people outside laughing?
They're impossibly cute, aren't they?
Very sweet.
Cute.
What news story were they acting out?
I didn't think they were that cute, actually. What? Right. What's the answer? Let's cut to the chase.
They were acting out a news story.
And why do people
We're guessing. We might be there, I don't know, but it's...
Have a little guess.
I'm not too sure.
It's tough to see because they are so cute, you almost get blinded by their cuteness. It's like the cuteness blindness equivalent of snow blindness. You can't stare at the children for too long.
I don't think you should be staring at children so long you go blind. You should be moved on.
OK, just as every member of Blue has a failed solo project, so every question has an answer. Here they come. OK, I asked you, what was the theme of the fancy dress party Prince Harry went to? What have you all put?
Yes, religious inbreds.
OK, heroes and villains. OK, I could see that. I could see what the logic is.
I mean, obviously, we don't know whether he thinks the Nazis are heroes or villains.
And Gordon and Rob, have you ever been to a fancy dress party before?
Dictators and vicars. It's a new spin on an old favourite.
I can tell you that you all got that wrong.
Oh.
Well, the answer was colonial and native.
Oh, for God's sake.
Was the theme
how
of the
posh
party.
a party was that?
That's
We're having fancy dress, we're going colonial and native.
Yes.
Well, there was a prince going to it, so quite posh, I'm guessing.
Said that where I go, what the hell are you talking about, colonial and native? Good God, let's just dress up in fishnet tights and be done with it.
I asked you, why was Viktor Yushchenko looking so off-colour? What did you all have?
We put poisoned by Russians.
The bastards.
Denise, what have you put?
We've got he was poisoned.
And you boys have got he was poisoned also.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You are all absolutely right. He had allegedly been poisoned by a presidential rival, no less.
Have you ever poisoned anyone, Gordon?
No. Funny enough,
I bet you have. That one on the F Factor, that fucking soup you gave me almost finished me off. That was disgusting. Clearly, you hadn't planned ahead that day, had you? And you were doing one of your other jobs, like a corporate or something. You said, I got the main course. They turned up and said, oh, we need a fucking soup. I said, what? Open an egg, put it in some green stuff. That's all it was.
He boiled up an old pair of tights, that's what it was.
It was a nice soup made with potatoes and watercress and very autumnal and just...
No one liked it, did they, Gordon? No one liked it. Almost everyone, even though it was free, people were sending it back.
Gordon, don't cry, it's being mean. Oh. You're a very good cook, well done. I've got to say, that, well, you all got that right. He was poisoned, allegedly, by a presidential rival. I've got a theory that the same thing is happening to Tony Blair. Have a look at this. That's Gordon Brown's work. OK, I asked you how much was spent on the average school meal before Jamie Oliver's campaign.
We thought it was about 26p. I seem to remember reading 26p.
26p? Frankly, ridiculous. You're wrong. What did you two go for?
We put 21p, not including wine.
37p per little child. Are we right?
You're absolutely right on the money.
you.
37 pence per child. Let's move on. I asked you what so enraged John McCurrick.
Diet Coke. He wanted his Diet Coke. They took away his Diet Coke, and then they said, would someone else give up something of theirs in return for the Diet Coke? And he said, how dare you? How dare you? And then he went and picked his nose till it bled.
Now, you boys, Gordon and Rob, you put Coke as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the correct answer.
Oh,
Denise and David, what did you go for?
Toilet roll.
Yeah, we said he wanted some loo rolls.
Does he really look like the kind of man that wipes his arse?
Definitely not.
The most passionate football fan of 2005 was, of course...
Delia Smith.
Yes. Nice.
And you got Delia Smith as well?
We said Delia Smith. You
You've all
remember
got
that?
Shall we have a look at that magic moment?
Please.
Yes, please.
Have a look.
A message for the best football supporters in the world. We need a 12th man here. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Come on.
OK, and lastly, question 6. Most schools go for a traditional nativity play depicting the birth of Christ. Memories went for something else. What did they go for?
We guessed that maybe it was Posh and Bex having their... Was it their third child?
Yes,
Their
Baby
third child.
Cruise, Beckham.
So you're going for Baby Cruise, you're going for Baby Cruise, you're going for Baby Cruise.
Baby Cruise, yeah.
Yeah.
You're all absolutely right. It was the birth of little David and Victoria's Baby Cruise. Yes, David and Victoria Beckham called their third boy Cruz, which in Spain is a girl's name. It's Old Catalan for, sorry, I fucked my assistant. Let's have a look at the scores after the first round. Sharon and Jonathan have 4, Denise and David have 3, Gordon and Rob are in the lead with 5.